So these are the dendrites.
Oh.
These are the synaptic bulbs from the neuron that's above it.
Okay.
So it goes down, attaches here, and then it goes here. So
These are the dendrites.
Right.
These gray. Okay.
So they come in, right? And you have, your Nissl bodies, which your rough ER. You've got, I'm not going to ask them cell parts, nucleus. What I'll ask is, you're not going to be here,
No,
sorry.
exactly.
But axon, hillock, so I don't know what you'll get asked
Yeah.
on. Axon, hillock, right? And then it shoots down. This is one, say, Schwann cell.
Oh, how it's
Right.
separated here.
Yep, and they don't really show a node here, but there's the nodes on VA. And then another one.
So is this whole thing an axon?
Yeah, the whole line right here.
Okay.
And each one of these is a Schwann,
Schwann cell.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this the nucleus?
Yep. Yep. And endoneurium.
Endoneurium.
Okay. Gotta know that.
And this was again.
The axon hillock.
Hillock.
That's where all the sensory input kind of gets congregated before it shoots off and opens up those sodium channels.
And what are these again?
Those are the presynaptic bulbs.
Because this is
So-
the dendrites, right?
Right. So what it is, if you attached all these, they would go up into another axon from another nerve up here. So it comes down the axon, spreads out, attaches to this, and it keeps going to wherever it's going.
What do we need to know for this model here? The nervous system.
Well, you have your probably afferent.
There's a
efferent.
Schwann cell too.
Yep, those are all Schwann cells. So these are afferent, right? I would say this is sensory to the skin. They're showing something poking the skin here. Goes in here, okay? They might ask you what kind this is, right? And this is a unipolar. So remember, the sensory comes in from the specialized unipolar. Remember the cell bodies to the side? What I just showed you guys? Yep. And then it attaches. That almost looks like an astrocyte, but it's an interneuron. Attaches. Oh, it is. It's an interneuron because they're saying it's in the brain or in the spine. And then the motor, which is usually multipolar, goes back out to your muscle to pull your hand away. Does that make sense?
No.
Yeah.
It's not over here.
No, just kidding. So, so remember the 4 kinds of neurons that we have,
Yes.
right? So this looks like a unipolar, special senses from the skin. Remember,
The uni, the multi, and the bi, and the axon.
and the anaxonic,
Yeah, that's anaxonic.
right? So they just show here a unipolar because it's going to go quickly. It's going to kind of bypass this.
Right.
And then they show an anaxonic, which would be in your brain or your retina. And then they show a reaction. They skip a bunch of steps here, and then they show the motor, which is the multipolar, because that's going to. So this is efferent, that's afferent, and this is
How
interneuron.
come they're not showing the bipolar ones?
Yeah, you should do all of it. You should do visual,
Oh, I love videos. Videos are great.
Okay. Can we do all of it? Do you mind?
No, not at all.
How about this guy?
So basically, you just have to know the spinal curves. 8 cervical, 12 thoracic, 5 lumbar, 5
We have to know this again.
Yeah, and then you're gonna have to know these plexuses next week. Yeah.
It's of the
Okay.
supporting cells.
Okay, and then here's just the brain
Same thing.
and the spinal cord in the back is
Yeah,
the
you
blue,
might ask
right?
what's central and what's
Oh, really?
what's central
Can I
nervous
move
system,
it?
what's peripheral.
So this is the vertebrae, right? And then that's the brain.
See these little spinal,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, so that would be anterior. Posterior comes in. Well, you can't really see. They come in. You'd have to pull it apart. Yeah. So this. Yeah.
My thoughts exactly.
I just think my classes is like used to me. I mean, it's like these models are so tough. I think, but you just basically have to know a neuromuscular junction. So here's a neuron coming down. Here's the synaptic bulb, and it's attached to that motor.
That's the
junction.
motor end plate here, right?
Yep.
Oh, does it show the same here?
Just in a bigger. Here it is, right here.
That's not a good one.
No.
That doesn't show much.
No, this is a better one.
Okay. Bulb, okay.
And again, this shows you how the roots come out, the spinal roots.
So would that be anterior there?
It would be both afferent and efferent, because you
Oh,
can't
that's
see
what it
how
is.
they. Yeah, they're both right now. They're both the same because they're bundled, and then inside they split into afferent and efferent. Again. here's kind of what we were talking about, right? Here's your presynaptic neurons coming down, creating a stimulus that'll get coordinated in here through the axon hillock and then shoot down the axon. These are different neuroglia. See how they kind of attach and help? Well, this one isn't, but these are neuroglia, sort of. So they support, they're all around, they support the neuron.
Synaptic bulbs.
Which doesn't look it, right? Like I
Yeah,
feel
it
like
looks
that
like
doesn't
this
belong. Yeah, see?
No, it definitely goes there. Yeah, no, I think it is.
That's
This
it?
just shows you
Inside.
it should be like this.
Oh, does it give the answer?
It does. I like this.
What do we have to do on this one?
Yeah, but not this week. It's not on your study.
Not on this one. Okay.
Okay, next week.
Okay.
Can you again say what's this and plus the orange
So this
part?
is the dendrite.
Okay.
Okay, and how you know is that's part of this cell body.
Okay.
And these are presynaptic bulbs from another neuron. They just don't show it gathering here and then going up from an axon. So it comes down an axon and then goes into those telodendria, into all these synaptic bulbs, and then it fires its stimulus, and then this goes to the axon hillock and then down, and that might do the same thing around another one.
What do we have to know, like inside this area?
For me, I mean, Nissl body is important, I guess, because it's very specific for the neuron, and axon hillock. Everything else, you guys, it's just cell parts. I'm not interested in going there with you again. We already did
So
that.
just axon hillock and
Yeah.
what is
The
this?
Nissl body, which is
The
the
Nissl
special,
body?
yep, the
blue?
special rough ER.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then you should know this is myelin or Schwann cell or oligodendrocyte, but I would say Schwann. That's a node of rhombiate, even though it's not very
The
big.
cleavage thingy.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is the axon. You should know this is the endoneurium.
endoneurium. You got it?
See the connective fibers in here? That's how you know it's not the membrane of. Actually, this isn't the membrane either. This is the membrane, and that's a trick question on the practicum last year. Like, what is this gray thing?
And that would be the membrane?
Yeah, or what is this? People always say, oh, that's the membrane. This is a cell. These are the neuroglia, the Schwann cells that wrap around.
This is just cut in the middle. That's the membrane. Okay.
That's the membrane that's inside.
And this is
And
Schwann
these
cell.
are, these are neuroglia.
And this is?
The nucleus of that.
Oh, that's being pushed out.
Yep.
And this is synaptic cleft bulbs,
Well, this is the bulb
the bulb.
at the end and it comes from another neuron that's attaching to it.
Right, and this is the dendrites.
Right.
Yep.
Which bring in information out.
And you said this was what?
Nissl bodies.
Nissl
which are
bodies.
Specialized rough ER.
The red ones or the gray ones?
The gray ones with the little
Red and the...
dots.
Rough
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure what that is. Sorry.
Oh, okay. That's it.
I'm a terrible professor.
And this was what?
Axon hillock.
Axon hillock. You got that one?
I got that one.
Just think all the
I
impulses
got
have to go up
axon
to
hillock.
the
I got
hill
Schwann.
Up to the hill, yeah.
before they get sent out.
So they go to the hill and then they get